Well, hello, my beautiful people. My name is Gant, and welcome back to, you know what it is, Riddle Joker. Last time, we were having our date with Misakasa, we were eating pizza and all that, then we started playing games in our room, the zombie game. We finished that, and, well, technically, Misakasa wasn't scared, but, I was, so I stayed in her room. And you know what we did? We did the we did Cat, what's Well, if you don't know, you're a child, okay? I'm not gonna explain to you. Alrighty, and now we're talking to the father. Without further ado, let us continue. So, how's things been going? No issues on my end, just leading a peaceful, ordinary life. Yeah, I know, but that's not what I was asking about. I was talking about you and your girlfriend. Everything's been going well? That was all I had to report. Out. Wait, hold up. Don't hang up on me. I'm not done. Yeah, so you start asking about my love life. What's that gotta do with anything? It's part of my responsibility to stay informed on the personal relationship of my agents. I'm not joking. If things keep going well and marriage happens, for instance, there's gonna be a ton of paperwork and other procedures that I gotta complete. Right. I understand that you do. But what's the truth? I won't deny that it's partly out of a simple curiosity about my son's first romantic relationship. Either way, I'm asking you in all seriousness. If you were to break up by any chance, and you start feeling down because of it, that could possibly have a negative impact on your work. Fact is, there was actually one agent in the past who got too focused on his personal stuff that led to him making a careless mistake. I won't ask for every bit of details like where you went out on your date today, or what you all did, what all that you did. However, I need you to keep me updated on how everything's going in general. It's doubly important in your case, since you're on an undercover mission, and those require a certain level of attentiveness at all times. Everything's going well. I don't see us breaking up anytime in the near future. Wonderful! Glad to hear it's all working out for ya. Well, that's everything I had to report to you. Well, hold up. Don't end the call just yet. I'm still not done. You have a mission for me? Yeah, a little something I need you to look into. My embarrassment immediately washed away, and I mentally shift my gears into work mode. It's related to the theft incident you helped with. The one where the Astron used apparition to steal items in the safe? Yep. Something's not quite adding up. What's wrong? Our pre-investigations revealed that the Astral in question could use apparition, but that meant he shouldn't have been able to teleport himself. But he did, and escaped that way. You remember, right? That miscalculation was why you had to step in and catch the guy. If I remember correctly, apparition and teleportation are both remote movement type abilities. Yeah, so if it was just a simple oversight on our part, there's nothing to worry about. Well, it's definitely raised some questions about our investigation prowess, but that besides the point. I want it looked into for just reassurance sake. So, that's where you step in. You want me to check something in the AIMS database? Not quite. I want you to look in growth potential for abilities. Growth potential? I remember Shikabi-senpai mentioning that before. You can get better at using your ability, but its basic capabilities will never change. In other words, if abilities could grow, it would be due to some secret that researchers haven't yet discovered. Do you want me to steal data from the research center? No, nothing that dangerous. Sorry, I should have made myself more clear. I don't want you to comb through the data. I want you to ask one of your teachers. Hika Academy is the it's the forefront of Astron. What is wrong with me? I can't speak. Ah! I'm sorry, man. It's just there's sometimes where it's like ah. Okay, I just gotta slow it down. Slow it down. Hika Academy is at the forefront of Astron research, and all the teachers there are actively involved in it. It doesn't need to be any sort of official public study or anything. Just see if there's any talk or buzz about the possibilities of it. So, you want me to ask my teacher questions under the gaze of a curious student? Yeah. Unfortunately, since there's not any concrete evidence for at the moment, I can't waste manpower on it. Alright. Thanks. That's all. Out. Ability growth. Should I ask Kimimoto-sensei about it? Did you go jogging today? Yeah, on that note, why aren't you coming along with me anymore? Just curious since you used to every day. Oh right, I was just waking up early back then because I had a lot of worries on my mind. I had a hard time getting up at the times now, though. Maybe because all of those worries are gone. Do you want me to come with you? Oh, nah. You don't have to if you don't want to. I'm literally just jogging, nothing more. But spending more time together would be nice. Yeah, well, yeah, I agree. I'd love to spend more time with you together, but like, I'm not an early riser at all. I'd lie around my bed forever if I could. Same. Like literally, I want to sleep early today. I want to sleep last night. I want to sleep at 12 a.m. Yeah, that's not early. Well, it's early for me. Normally I sleep like around 4, 5. And today, what? I'll try to wake up at 9. I set my alarm. Like, I felt good. I felt energized. But I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go back to bed. And I didn't wake up till what? Like an hour ago. Like at 11. So, yeah, I'm not an early riser either. I'm not an early riser at all. I like to lie around in my bed forever if I could. Yeah, I feel you. Well, you don't have to if you don't want to. I remember the last time I woke you up early, you weren't too pleased. It was just the other day, actually. It happened the morning after we had sex and spent the night together. The look on her face still haunts me. Flashback time. Hey, Ayase, it's morning. I'm gonna head back to my room, okay? What? I'm very sorry for disturbing your slumber. Go back to sleep. What? Man, I legitimately feared for my life that morning. What? Come on, that's totally an exaggeration. I'm serious. You scared me to the bone. I've never been a morning person, but I didn't know I was that bad. You're the first person that ever told me that. Which, I mean, it kind of makes sense because no one besides my family ever seen me sleeping. I'm not saying you have to do something about it. It was actually pretty adorable in a sense. Can't say I enjoy being complimented about something like that. Well, either way, you don't have to do anything if you don't want to. You can just join me if you randomly wake up early one day. That's fine. Kinda irks me that you assume I'm incapable of getting up early. You know what? I'm incapable of getting up early, so, you know, doesn't really matter. Hey, you said it, not me. But yeah, we can discuss this later. Let's go get breakfast. What voice do I give him? I always give him like some like stupid ass voices sometimes. Okay. Good morning, Mr. Yasu-san. Morning. Good morning. She's wearing a nice and cheerful smile on her face as she walks into the classroom. It's a different smile than the one she shows me when we're alone, but this smile is fine in its own right. Alright. I'm about to head to my seat when I notice a pair of stairs being directed my way. Taishi and Tenshin. Yeah? What voice did I give him? I always give him like stupid ass voices that I never remember because they're not. You're not important. Come back when you're a main character. Okay, let's see. Or should I go? Say man. Hold on. Say man, haven't you and Misakaza-san been a little chummy around each other recently? A rumor's even been going around. Let me go boy. A rumor's even been going around that someone saw you eating pizza together in the courtyard over the weekend. Oh yeah. You did? Uh-huh. Shit, that's a little concerning. You two aren't... You aren't, like, dating her, are you? What? I just ate lunch with a girl who lives in the same dorm as me. What's weird about that? Yeah, nothing. But, yeah, you guessed right. We're dating. What? What's the big deal? You guys have a crush on Ayase or something? Ayase? You're already on a first name basis? I mean, yeah, we're dating. But real talk, are you into her? Well, kind of. No guy isn't into her. No guy isn't into her, that's what I meant to say. But I wouldn't really call it a crush per se. It's more like admiration. Yeah, it's kind of like if she asked me out by some miracle, I'll say yes in a heartbeat. But other than that, I wouldn't really care enough to try and hit on her or ask her out. Kind of like your fantasy girlfriend, if that makes sense. I'd say most guys are in the same boat as us. But yeah, I guess there are some that are actually serious about her. I mean, she never really wants to hang out with people in her free time. She just smiles and tries to be polite as possible about it. So, how the hell did she end up with you? You sure this isn't some fantasy of yours? Are you some fantastical stalker or something? What? You guys are crazy. Why would I be walking to school together if I was... Why would we be walking to school together if I was a stalker? Good point. We're dating without a doubt. She verbally said yes to me. Gotcha. I guess we better stop questioning you then. Yeah, we might... Fine. I like giving these... no, you know what? Let me try a different voice for Taishi. Heard my voice doing his. Should I be more like... Oh yeah, it'll go like this. Yeah, we might dream about getting together with her, but we weren't really serious about it. Still though, damn, you're Misakaza-san. I never realized I don't have any right to whine, but damn, I'm so jealous. Maybe we had a chat. Maybe we actually had a chance. Fucking hell, why did I just sit on my ass? Well, that's a problem with most people, you know? Okay, there's two things that are the problem with most people, and I did both of these, okay? One, you sit on your ass and you did nothing. I did that like maybe my last 2 years of high school. Or, you're the guy that never talked to the girl and tried to ask her out without even knowing anything about her. And I was that guy my freshman year. I asked out in like 4 or 5 months, I asked out 4 girls. Oh man. Yeah, how did that turn out? Not good, because, yeah, no shit it wasn't gonna turn out good. What voice did I give him? I hate these characters because I don't know their voices sometimes. Your cheeky attitude only pisses me off more. We're just messing around with you, but seriously, Watch what you say around other guys. I'll stab your ass when you're not looking. Well, I'll make sure to tell everyone to blame you if I turn up dead. He's just kidding, man. Don't take him seriously. Don't worry, Arihara-kun. A little stab wound isn't enough to kill someone. The medical facilities on campus here are top-notch. Just make sure the knife doesn't hit your vitals. Wait, why am I still getting stabbed? Come on, deal with it. You're the lucky one. Right. Oh, speaking of which, what'd they say about your headache? Oh, that! It was just a migraine. Kimisamoto-sensei gave me some painkillers. Feeling better now? Yep, I'm feeling great. Glad to hear. It took up my entire weekend though. That sucked. Yeah, it was similar. It was a similar experience for me. You just gotta sit there until it's over with. I was bored out of my mind. Same here. Ooh, that's the bell. Everyone, please take your seats. I'm about to take attendance. The experiment which I've just detailed has successfully proven the potency of an astral ability is not affected by either someone in a congenital or acquired type. Generally speaking, what this means is that the only notable difference between the different types is the point at which they become an astral. Question. Yes? Since you said generally speaking, does that mean there are some other minor differences? Yes, that is correct. Usually, acquired types are more sensitive to astrons. Consequently, they can utilize the energy created by linking in a more impressive manner, or so we assumed. It essentially is the same as whether or not the person is dexterous. While it is an empirical observable phenomenon, the data we have isn't conclusive enough to establish a strong connection. It's slightly off topic, but we have yet to discover what factors lead to acquired types to become astrals in the first place. Huh? I heard it was because of deep psychological issues or desires. Is that wrong? That's merely what we call popular belief. I would say it's untrue as of present. We have no scientific evidence to support that theory. We can't exactly put a measuring stick to a person's brain and measure their desires out after all. What do Sorry, I just have something in my throat right now. Like, I've been drinking water all day and I still can't get it out. What do you personally believe? Sorry, I was looking at my phone. Someone comment. I like that you guys are commenting on my videos. Thank you. I want to write back right now, but I cannot. Okay. What? What do you call personal belief? What do you personally believe causes it? As it stands, the number of astrals increase with each passing year. Some believe that, eventually, the entire race will be consistent of astrals. So in a sense, like evolution, as if you consider that to be true, then genetics must be the deciding factor in whether or not a person is or becomes an astral. So, my personal hypothesis would be that acquired types become astrals not because of their psyche, but because of their genes. Take for example Nijo-san. She has the ability to manipulate water, as you all know. Yes! Perhaps her ancestors lived close to water for several generations, which bred with them a desire to control water. The opposite could be the case. But the opposite could also be the case. Perhaps they live in an area extreme water scarcity, which create a craving for water within them. Though many generations, these survival-based desires struck into their DNA and happen to manifest now in the present time.
That's the theory. However, this theory does have a number of problems. Namely, it is a lack of ability to explain parents with different abilities than their children.
Well, first of all, I don't think genetics would have to deal with anything like that. You wanna know why? Because, like, don't get me wrong, like, I love tacos, right? Like, but there's always a chance either my kid or, like, someone, or many generations down, they're gonna be like, ew, tacos? Tacos suck! You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong, if I had a kid like that, I would smack the shit out of them. I would smack the shit out. How can you not like tacos? I don't give a fuck who you are. You could be racist, you could hate Mexicans, you could hate anything. But if you eat a taco, you're gonna be like, tacos are great. We should bring more of these, Mexican motherfuckers over the border. Come in. Just make tacos. Come on. You can come in. You know? Like, come on, man. How could you hate tacos? Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, it's like that. There's always a problem like that. Like what she said. Like extreme parents with different abilities than their children. You could make a case of like genetics. Even you, being a lazy fuck right now, you could say like many years ago, maybe ancestors ago, like I could trace my lineage back to some ancestor like a king who's a lazy piece of shit. And that's why I'm a lazy fuck right now. But it's like, no, shut the fuck up. Like, genetics don't have to deal with anything. You choose to be lazy. And you choose to do what you gotta do, you know? You choose. We got freedom of choice for a reason, you know? Alrighty. Yeah.
I guess what I ultimately saying is we don't know the answer yet. Which is precisely why scientists across the globe are researching this subject, and also why institutions like HIKARI were erected.
Erected?
If any of what I just said piques your interest, I'd advise you to try looking into your family tree as it relates to your ability, and inform me of what you find.
Are you researching that stuff yourself?
I am not. My field are in bioengineering and physiology. The research conducted at HIKARI mainly revolves around recreating astral abilities and technology. We have strong corporate ties.
So, like, you do what the donors want?
To be pretty honest, yes, that is essentially what it boils down to. However, we do more than just that. As you all know, we're also researching astral ability control. We research not just what our donors want us to, but also things that will impact the future of Astrals. So, should you have worries or questions pertaining to your ability, or if you simply want to learn more, you can always come to me. And of course, you can always come with me with any question you may have about anything, ability related or not. Even though I'm a researcher, I'm also your teacher.
That last part felt super tacked on.
You're imagining things.
That was quite the thorough explanation. The thing that Dad asked for to look into seems pretty related to astral abilities, so I guess I could ask Kimimoto about it. Guess I'll go ahead and do that after class.
Oh, we seem to be almost out of time. It's a little early, but this is a good stopping point. Class is dismissed.
That's kinda cool. Kimimoto-sensei. I spot her walking down the hallway during lunch break and call out to her.
Yes, do you need something?
Is now a good time? I have a question.
Is it something pertaining to the class?
It's not really about anything we talked about in class today, but it's sort of tangibly related, so I figured I'd ask you.
We don't want to block the hallway. Please follow me to the faculty room.
Kimimoto-sensei.
Yes? Oh, Principal Issei. Do you need something?
A request for an interview came in, so I was hoping to talk to you about a few details. Okay, I'll come back at a later time, Kimimoto-sensei. No, that won't be necessary. In fact, this is perfect. I need to talk to the both of you. You need to talk to me? Well, not just you technically, but everyone who was part of your cafe during the fair. Oh. There's going to be an interview taking place after school today regarding the fair. I was informed. I already informed Misakasa-kun about this, of course, and received her consent. I'm surprised there's still so much interest in it. It's already been a few weeks since. Normally it doesn't garner this level of attention. It's more specifically your exhibit. Those water furnishings of yours have become a bit of a hot topic. That being the case, they've asked if we could recreate them for today's interview. So, that's what you want to talk to me about? The request to see the furnishing only came in just now. Misakasa-kun hasn't been informed of it yet. I'll take it you want me to tell her as well as the rest of the group. Right. By the way, the interview is scheduled for 5 p.m. Got it. I'll make sure everyone knows. As for you, Kimimoto-sensei.
Yes?
I would like you to supervise everything just in case. Well, that is only if the furnishing can be recreated today.
Yes, I can certainly do that.
Arihara-kun. Yes, sir? Let Kimimoto-sensei know if it's possible after you ask your friends. Also, Kimimoto-sensei, please contact me immediately once you get confirmation so I can pass word along to interviewers.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. Thank you both. With that, he walks off. I guess I should probably ask them ASAP.
Probably less. The earlier the better.
Alright, I'll go ahead and do that now.
Are you sure? I can summon all of them to the faculty room over the speaker.
Nah, it's fine. I don't want to needlessly draw attention to the whole thing. Okay, see you later, Kimimoto-sensei.
Goodbye. Oh, wait! Didn't you want to ask me something?
It's nothing urgent. I'll just ask you some other time. Would after school today, during the interview, work?
Yes, that would be fine. I'll make sure to remember it.
Thank you. I found everyone, talked to them about the interview, and luckily nobody had plans today, so they all agreed. After school, we gathered by the pool. Why are you wearing a bikini? Like, it's just an interview. It's not like we're gonna do this.
Was there really a need for us to put on our swimsuits?
That's what they wanted. They said it looked more natural if we were in our swimwear when standing next to the chairs and tables.
Do I need to be here at all? I mean, I'm not an Astro. I basically only did waitress stuff. I mean, I didn't use my ability either.
Man, then I'm the most unneeded person here since I didn't contribute to furnishing in any way. Plus, I'm a guy. I'm basically in the same boat as you. I didn't use my ability for anything. But still, the cafe was a group effort. It's feel a little sad to leave people out just because they weren't involved with the furnishing.
Well, yeah, I guess I can see where you're coming from. True, I'd probably feel a little teensy bit sad if I didn't get asked to come.
Well, it's not like I have to complain. I had anything else to do today, so I'm not complaining. You're fucking Sendori. Look at him, he's like looking in the back. Like, the only thing you're missing is,
Baka! Baka!
Sorry, I'm not even reading it. I'm just like,
And there we go. That should be it. That should do it. That looked wonderful. Thanks for your efforts. And my apology. I made it sound like we're all done, but we still have an interview ahead. It hasn't even begun yet, and I already feel a little bit exhausted. I'd love to say something sweet as a light.
no wait.
I would love to have something sweet as a light snack right now. It would be nice if we had some tea cakes to go along with the interview, but unfortunately, we're only recreating the furniture. Gosh, we're really going to be on an interview. I'm feeling rather nervous. Don't misunderstand me. I know full well that they aren't coming to interview me in particular. However, I never before participated in one of these, and I just gotta stay calm. I know exactly what you mean. If they take a picture of me and show it to someone, they'll be like, Whoa, those two look a little too old to be wearing that, and I wouldn't even have a chance to explain anything to them. You don't have to tell me that. You don't have to tell me that. I'm perfectly aware of my age.
I think you're worrying over nothing.
He's right. Shikami-senpai, you got a gorgeous body, so there's nothing to be ashamed of. Why do you have such low confidence? You're honestly really pretty, and I think anyone would agree. Thank you, Nanami-chan. Thank you, Chikashi-chan. I'm gonna try my best to hang in there. Has the reporter arrived on campus, Sensei? They're out here, however. The principal is keeping them company until they're ready. I'll go and get them now, so please, right here patiently. Alright. I'm sorry I had to take time out of your day for this, everyone. Oh, no! I wasn't meaning to complain or imply I didn't want to be here. Yep, it's kind of embarrassing, but... Yep, it's kind of embarrassing, but I don't have a problem with it. I'm actually really happy that I finally get to help you with something. I probably won't be doing much, but whatever I'll do. But whatever I'll do, I'll give it 100%. Yeah, me too. Think of it not as us participating in the interview, but as us helping you. There's no greater pleasure to me than lending a friend my assistance. Thank you, Ninja-san. I'm really delighted to have such a wonderful friends.
She may be putting up a mask in front of everyone, but her gratitude is sincere. Not that I gotten much closer to her, now that I gotten much closer to her, I can tell these things. It's probably always been this way. Her speech and mannerisms are fake, but the intent behind what she says is genuine. She's good at hiding her real self, but faking her feelings is something I doubt she could do even if she wanted to. Maybe it's that sincerity of hers that draws me to her.
Alright, I guess we just sit here and relax until Kimimoto-sensei gets back. Just standing around here in my bikini doing nothing feels really awkward. Do you guys think my bikini is too revealing?
As a brother, I'm gonna say yes. You gotta be wearing like something like hers. Let me take this off. Look at her. That looks like a child. That's what you should be wearing, Nanami, okay? Like as a brother, I would never want to see any sisters wearing that at all. Like younger. Older is like, I can't tell you shit because you're gonna kick my ass. But younger, you better be wearing that till you're 65.
Nah, it's perfect. You made the right choice in picking it, absolutely. Thanks. You also look really cute in yours. Those bright colors really accentuate your personality. Thank you. Yep, you both look very cute. As do you, senpai. Your black bikini looks like it's about to burst. You're basically oozing with sexiness. A buxom beauty if I ever seen one. Yeah, I agree. You look really sexy. You're quite sexy yourself, Nanami-chan. I have to agree. The terms definitely fit for Shikami-senpai, but serve for you as well, Nanami-kun. You're rather well endowed despite being younger than me. Don't stare. You're embarrassing me. My apologies. I didn't mean to. You have plenty, Ninja-senpai. I have nothing at all. I'm so jealous. Hey, senpai, is it true that do all men prefer bigger boobs? Chikashi-chan, why are you asking him?
Wait on. Oh, senpai. I was gonna say I thought I said Shikami-senpai for some reason.
Chikashi-chan, why are you asking him that? Yeah, Misakazu-san might take it the wrong way. Sorry. I wasn't trying to imply anything. I just wanted a guy's opinion on the subject. No need to worry, Chikashi-san. I never assume anything of it. Besides, I'm quite interested in hearing his response to that question too. I I wonder what you'll say. Care to enlighten us?
Oh god, oh god, oh god! She's terrifying me. Right. I can't speak for every guy, but I don't mind small boobs. I love you a whole lot, Ayase. And being with you makes me happy. I definitely wouldn't feel... I definitely wouldn't be feeling this happy if I loved you for only from a single body part of your body. So yeah, boob size doesn't matter to me. Yeah. It's kind of hard to describe, but like when you really love someone, you can feel it in your heart.
Well, I guess I can accept that answer.
Whew. Close call there. She probably would have murdered me if I said the wrong thing. Either way, I spoke my honest opinion. I wasn't fibbing out of my ass to tide me over the situation.
I don't see why you need to be concerned about your size, Ayase-senpai. Well, I'd rather not be with someone who proclaims that women's are more than the size of their breast. Good point. No one wants a sleaze bag for a boyfriend. But that isn't no worry. Arihara-kun will never be so judgmental. Yep. Now, if we only could do something about his sister complex.
I'm not a sis-con. I only like Comic-Con. Or Anime-Con. Okay, what voice do I want to give him? What voice do I want to give him? Should I give him, like, this kind of voice? Alrighty, I'd like to start the interview now. It's a pleasure to be here with you today. Let's start... Let's start things off by congratulating you on your success on the Bikini Cafe at the Expo Fair. Let me drink some water. Hold on, I'll be right back. I like how my head like tilt down because I didn't have my water on my desk. I had it like right beside me on the floor.
Water. Water. Good for your soul. Thank you very much.
I hear that all the people really love the chairs and tables you made using your astral abilities. In fact, I'm sitting on one of those chairs as we speak. So tell me, who came up with this idea? Was it you, Mr. Kasusan?
No, it was actually Hikari-senpai, another member of our cafe team.
Oh, I see. Then allow me to direct this question towards you, Shigami-san.
Yeah.
No, fuck that. Even though it's a ma'am, I'm still gonna do that voice.
Yes, ma'am. What is it?
I believe it has always been a common for students to do things during the festival that focus around individual use of abilities. Can you give us a little insight at how you arrive at the idea of combining multiple abilities?
To be honest, all I can really say is one day the idea just came to me. But I guess the context doesn't matter. I'm actually involved in research here at the school, and that...
I'd love to help, but I don't think they want a guys on camera. Yeah, having a bunch of cute girls on there is just way too more appealing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much for agreeing to the sudden request. You have my gratitude. Oh, it's no big deal, sir. I didn't have anything else to do anyways. And Kigimoto-sensei, I apologize for bringing this up upon you. Such and such notice. I know you have other work to be doing.
No, Rodriguez. This is my job too.
Do they not want you to be a part of the interview, sir? I've already addressed all their questions before coming here. Besides, right now, I'd much rather have a conversation with you. With me? Yes, there are a number of students who transfer into our school, but I scarcely get the opportunity to talk with them one-on-one like this. How do you enjoy your life here? I can hardly complain. It's very nice here, and I feel nothing but gratitude to everyone for being so kind and accepting towards me. My sister also echoes the same sentiments. Wonderful! I feel school is pretty fascinating as well. Oh, in what way, if you don't mind me sharing? Even though our abilities are an inherent part of our a part of us as Astrals, I found that there was quite a lot I didn't know about them. I've never been one to enjoy school and studying, but the classes here are so interesting. It's the first time I've ever thought school was fun. I see. Hearing such lavish praise makes me feel proud to have founded the school. Anyhow. I want to just go deeper with his voice. Like, I know it's like,
yeah, just get with the program. Come on.
I just want to like fuck around with doing his voice. Fuck, let me drink some water. Anyhow, are you experiencing any difficulties in your day-to-day life? I know you may not be used to an all boarding school. No, I'm doing fine. Everyone's so kind and helpful. I mean it. It was only because I made such wonderful friends that I was able to participate in the Astral Expo Fair with our cafe. Sir? I see. That's wonderful. Sorry for asking you what seems like random questions. Thank you for entertaining me, Arihara-kun. Your feedback helps us make the school a better place. I would like to talk to you again sometimes. Yes? Yes, of course, sir. I'll be excusing myself now. Kirimoto-sensei.
Yes?
I'll be in my office. Contact me if anything comes up.
Absolutely.
I've always thought Principal Issei was some mean, grizzly person, but he's actually pretty friendly.
He does have a rather intimidating presence, but he would never act with cruelty towards a student.
Man, the interview does seem close to done. Sensei, can I go buy a drink? I promise I'll be right back.
Yes, absolutely.
You want anything, Satoru? I'll get it for you. Oh, you as well, Sensei.
I appreciate the thought, but a teacher can never ask a student for a favor of that nature.
I don't need anything either. Alright, I'll be back in a bit. Kage runs off, exiting the pool area. On the next question, I'm rather curious about. I need to get a little bit more 20 century, no, 1920. On our next question, I was curious on asking, about how lasting the water furnishing are. Due to made using astral abilities do things made using astral ability last indefinitely?
Usually they don't, and the effects dissipate almost immediately. Isn't that right, Niju-san? Verily right indeed. Active ability usage is required to maintain the effect.
Thank you for the explanation. That was very enlightening. No need to feel nervous though. We'll be publishing this to the magazine, so we can easily edit out any mistakes.
Noted. Thank you very much for doing that.
Well, we'll have the editorial team correct everything.
You have my eternal gratitude.
Okay, so continue where we left off.
We use something special in this case. Shigami-senpai, may I tell them about it? Yes, as long as you don't go into detail. Actually, here, let me explain.
Kage's right. This isn't going to end anytime soon.
Oh, that reminds me.
Yes?
What was the question you wanted to ask me earlier during lunch break?
Oh, thanks for reminding me. I was a bit curious about something. Is it possible for a person's ability to grow in potential?
So are you asking about ability growth?
You mentioned in class today that ability control is an active topic of research. So I was wondering if ability growth is as well.
Is there some reason in particular why you want your ability to further develop?
No, not exactly. My link value is just a little on the low side. So I figured that now that I'm at Kika Academy, it might be fun to try and work on improving my ability.
Your ability is physical enhancement, if I remember correctly. What is your link value?
Around 55.
A value of 55 for physical enhancement. You're right. That is slightly on the lower side. However, we can assume that you're able to use the energy much more efficiently as a result. In other words, you don't have any excessive energy, which means the prospects are low.
So, further development of my ability would actually be possible if there was an extensive energy when linking?
Not development per se, but plain and simple enhancement, yes. There should be within the realm of possibility. Let me explain. In theory, if you're able to harness that excess energy, the potential of your ability will increase. This isn't growth, but rather powering up of your ability insofar as you're improving efficiency.
You know what? I keep forgetting that this is an Edo game. Like, you go Faku, like, you can see everyone, doing the deed. And it's kind of weird that, like, they go into all this explanation for one of those games. It's kind of cool,
You should be able to intentionally understand this concept.
Huh?
Congressional types Astrals can't use their ability to their fullest, except that they're at a young age. As the body matures, the amount of energy you'll be able to control also increases.
Yeah, now that you mention it, I know what you're talking about.
However, in this case, you're only becoming better at controlling energy that you've always had at your disposal. It's more adept to describing it as an improvement in control rather than implying some sort of fundamental change is happening to your ability itself.
Do you think it's possible to rapidly improve control in such a short period of time?
Control differs from person to person, so there is no answer, but in general, I'd say it's probably impossible. Repetitive practice over a long period of time would be the way to improve control.
I see.
In your case, though,
no amount of practice would really change much. If I want to make my ability more potent, I need to up my link value, correct?
Precisely. Unfortunately, though, as of now, there is no known way to increase one's link value. If such a method is ever discovered, it might even become possible to artificially manifest abilities in non-astrals.
Interesting. Increasing the link value of a normal person would turn them into an astral, yeah?
This is why many researchers from around the world are looking into the topic of link values.
I've heard some sketchy rumors about some drug on the black market that can supposedly make a normal person into an astral. But yeah, I never met a person who became an astral that way, nor anyone who's seen the drug at all.
Exactly, none of the sorts exist, yet. Meaning, you have a hope to do something big. I have my hopes up for you.
For what?
For the day when one of my students make the discovery of the sensory and get their name printed into textbooks.
No promises, but I'll try.
I have a question. I've answered your question sufficiently?
Yes, I learned a lot.
If you ever have any further questions, or get the urge to experiment with things yourself, don't hesitate to ask me for help.
Thank you. According to what you just told me, my ability would never change in any significant way. However, by getting better control and harnessing the excessive energy, an ability could become more potent. In this particular case, the change is from apparition to teleportations, which I guess you could say technically see as potent related. I think it depends on the fundamental nature of the person's ability either way. One can think of a countless ways of as apparition or teleportation ability works. It could warp matter through space, pass matter through other matter, or even utilize some sort of wormhole. Depending on how it operates, the intricacies of the ability changes. Well, first things first, I gotta report to Dad what I learned. Okay. Should I finish this? Yeah, let's finish this. No, I'm gonna end it here. No, I'm gonna end it here. It's 50 minutes, man.
Ah.
Don't worry. The next episode will be like an hour long because I'm gonna do that early in the morning. So stay tuned for that one. That will come out tomorrow. Like, literally, man, I'm gonna stay up all night tonight just to do that video. Because in the morning I gotta go to work and stuff, you know? But I can sacrifice sleep. That's the one thing that I like about myself. Like, it doesn't matter. I wake up every day at 11. So I need less sleep. Seriously, I could go to sleep at 4 and wake up, you know, normal time, man. As long as 11, I don't give a shit. Alrighty. This is Gat saying farewell. No, like, comment, subscribe, you know, the business. Hit the bell notification to see whenever I post, and leave a comment. Alrighty, man. And ladies, I would like to let you know that I have a Twitter. Okay, anyway, this is Gat saying farewell. And as always, bye bye.